Okay everyone, welcome back to another video, and today, if you guys follow the news, you guys probably heard that Nikke is going to do a second collab with Evangelion next. And as always, there will be new banner, there will be two new banners, and that is Asuka Shinigami Lengli Willy. And the second banner is Rei Ayanami, tentative name. This is probably like the most banner that I've seen, because in this event they're going to rerun all three of the limited banner from the previous Evangelion collab, and that is 5 banner in total, and that's a lot. People struggle with 2 SSR banner. I thought like 3 is the most like SSR banner that Nikke ever do, but no, it's 5. 5 SSR banner, and it's limited, all of them. And in this video I'm going to talk about, like, I'm giving my opinion on which one you guys should pull and which one do you guys should skip. And all of this is based on my opinion, so let's get to it. And if I'm going to be honest with you guys, I think all of them are good, but there's a but. If I'm going to be honest, there's only one character that I'm mostly use in my team because she is very good, and that is Asuka. Asuka, for me, she's flexible. Like the attack buff that she gets from her skill, especially skill 1 and her burst skill, are really good. She fits for the DPS, and the one that I'm currently used right now, it's not even LB1, it's 0 LB. Not only that she can be your fire DPS, she also can help other fire code allies to deal more damage to the core. And not just that, she also can heal herself from her burst, because you guys can see recovery of an attack damage as HP over 10 seconds. You guys don't need to worry about Asuka because she can heal herself, and she can pretty much fit in every team that you guys got. And yeah, I think from all 3, if you guys confused on which one to pick, I highly recommend picking Asuka because she is really good. Okay, next one we got Rei. Rei is a burst 3 fire attacker. Even though they said that Rei is an attacker, but for me, Rei, it's more like a support. I don't know why. She is more like a support character than attacker, because most of her skill is just like providing buff for fire code allies, fire type allies. Rei is really good if you want to put her together with Asuka. And for Rei, the thing that I don't like about her is that she is a burst 3 type, and usually like your DPS is mostly burst 3. Most people would put like random mixed type Nikke and stuff. Like, take example as this team. The only benefit that Rei can give is to other fire type allies, and that is Asuka. And I mean, it's good. That means your only DPS, like true DPS that can give tons of damage, is only Asuka. In my opinion, I think you guys should skip Rei because first, her buff only benefit fire type Nikke. Second, she's a burst 3. She takes away like another DPS spot. For me, she's not like DPS, she's just like support. And for me, there are like other burst 3 Nikke that far more better that can replace her, and that is like, for example, Alice, Marianne, Rappi Red Hood, also a really good fire DPS. But I think like for campaign story and stuff, you don't need to worry about like fire type or any enemy type. As long as you got your combat power high enough, you can deal with pretty much everything on the story. But if it's on like solo raid or maybe on guild raid and stuff, you guys probably need to worry about enemy types and stuff, so you can deal like more damage and stuff. And I think Rei is pretty much going to be useless if the enemies are not like, if the bosses that you fight is not fire type weakness. I think you guys can get much better like burst 3 DPS other than Rei. So I guess you guys can pretty much skip Rei if you guys don't have problem dealing with wind type enemies and stuff. Yeah, I think Rei, you guys can skip Rei because she's not that flexible. And next we got Mari. Mari is a burst 2 electric type supporter character. Her skill 1 is a passive. Whenever she attacks with full charge, she can increase damage deal to shield for all allies. And then whenever she hits the core, she can affect all allies, pierce damage. Next, her skill 2, full focus. It's an active skill, which means you'll need to wait for a cooldown in order to use it again. Gain pierce and increase attack for 5 seconds. Affect self and affect allies. Increase attack 30% for 5 seconds. It's not good, at least for me. It's only 5 seconds and you have to wait 10 seconds. Next is her burst skill. Affect all enemies. She gives damage to all enemies and affect all allies. Increase their attack damage for 44% for 10 seconds. I think that's only good thing about her is that her burst skill, she gives a lot of attack damage for 10 seconds and her burst skill only has 20 seconds cooldown. But what if I tell you guys that there are another better support than her? Like for example, if you guys want your pierce damage like Asuka, like Red Hood for example, or Alice, if you guys want to increase their pierce damage, if you guys have Grave is pretty much better replacement for Mary, because there are few reasons why I say Grave is a better replacement for Mari. It's because so you can only activate her first skill after you finish full burst, because when she like recover in her recovery state, she will affect all allies, burst gauge filling speed continuously and pierce damage continuously. So as long as she in her skill 1 status, you guys can literally like just spam sniper attack and you guys already at full burst again. And her burst skills really good, affect all allies, attack damage for 10 seconds, pierce damage for 10 seconds, and max ammunition capacity 3 rounds. And during her burst, she grants unlimited ammunition for 10 seconds and gain pierce as well. So during her burst, she can get overheat from her skill 2, and after her burst, she can give allies this buff, and then you can just repeat it. Rinse and repeat. Grave is just so good, and it's pretty far more like good in terms of skill. Grave is much better than Mari. Another burst through is obviously Crown. If you guys don't have Grave or Crown, you guys can use Naga. You guys can use Blank with Neuer, because if you guys don't have Neuer on your team, Neuer's burst cooldown will be at 60 seconds, and that's long. That's so long. But if you guys have Neuer on your team, you guys can reduce this burst skill to 20 seconds. You guys can read it right here. That's why most people bring Blank and Neuer in the same team, because they get so much like benefit from them. And for Mari, I think you guys can just skip it, because there are far better burst through than Mari. That's far more flexible in all team. So yeah, I think you guys can just skip Mari if you guys want to. Okay, they just upload this on their official account on Twitter, so let's check her out. Okay, let's check her skill 1. Her skill 1 is passive. After landing 50 normal attack, affect the target, deal damage of final attack as additional damage. Activate only when in annihilation state status. Affect self, annihilation state, additional effect. Target affect 2 enemy with the range nearest the crosshair every 10 shot. Deals damage of final attack as damage. Deal effect anti-air damage. Damage taken. Oh. So the 2 enemy near her crosshair will take extra damage because she inflict damage taken increase, and that you can stack it up to 30 times. Okay, that's good for passive. Okay, next is her skill 2. Activate when entering full burst. Affects self when in annihilation state status. Attack damage increase for 10 seconds. Activate when using annihilation. Affects self. Emergency repair. Function reduce machine gun hit up speed and clear ammo, fix recharge speed, and restore HP based on max HP preparation continuously. Effect 1 MG heating up speed decrease 100%. Wait, so is that mean like heating up? Is this like unlimited? No, it's ammo capacity. I'm confused. So her weapon, if you shot for too long, you will get overheat. Your weapon will overheat. Is that it? Hitting overheat on weapon on machine gun. Is it new? I think it's new because I never seen it. Okay, function with effect 1 MG heating up speed decreased by 100% for 3 seconds. Effect 2 clears 100% of ammo. Effect 3 constantly recover max HP for every 1 second over 3 seconds. Fix the recharge speed with 60% increase for 1 shot. Okay, I'm a little confused with her second skill. Okay, her burst skill, Annihilation State. Cooldown 40 seconds. Affect cell Annihilation State. Function reduce the normal attack damage while increasing attack capabilities. Effect 1 normal attack damage multiplier. It's decrease 40% for 9 seconds. Effect 2 reload 20% magazine. Effect 3 increase attack of caster attack for 9 seconds. Effect 4 attack damage 36% for 9 seconds. Affect the target inflicted with her skill 1 Annihilation function. After Annihilation state ends, fires a powerful attack at target affected by her skill 1. Deal final damage as additional damage. Mirror stack count of her skill 1 for certain target. Skill 1 status is removed after this effect is triggered. Oh, it's her skills are too confusing. I think it's just me who too stupid to understand. First is the machine gun heating up. It's new and clear 100% of ammo. Is that mean like her weapon change, or like her weapon turns into like unlimited, or she gains like unlimited ammo? And fix the recharge speed with a 60% increase for 1 shot, like one shot bullet. I mean, for a sniper I guess that makes sense, but for a machine gun, that sounds a little tricky. Let's check Ray now. Let's see the new Ray. The new Ray is Burst 3 attacker, wind type with assault rifle. So they switch up because in the previous event Asuka used assault rifle and Ray used machine gun. Okay, let's check her skill 1. Skill 1 passive annihilation support. After landing 18 normal attack, affect the target when the target is in. Okay, so she needs Asuka. If they're going to put it like this, she needs Asuka. Activate after landing 7 normal attack when self in attack state status. Affect the target, deal final attack as additional damage. Activate when entering full burst. Affect all allies in annihilation state status. Unit affected by annihilation state's additional effect 1 in. Okay, let's continue for now. Additional effect increased by 1 for 9 seconds. Attack range of annihilation stage additional effect increased by 100% for 9 seconds. Increase attack of caster's attack for 9 seconds. Okay, let's check her skill 2 passive. Maintenance and resupply. Activate when entering full burst. Affect all allies with machine gun who have used their burst skill. Machine gun heating up speed increase 100% for 13 seconds. Activate when entering full burst. Affect all allies and increase attack of caster's attack for 10 seconds. Next is her burst skill attack state. Cooldown for a second. Only affects self. Attack state, increase attack damage, increase attack for 10 seconds. Affect all enemies. Deals damage, deals final attack as burst skill damage. So yeah, in my opinion, if you guys want to pull I suggest you guys pull for Asuka instead, because if you guys want to pull Rei, you guys will need Asuka in order to inflict the anti-AT fields. So Rei's skill 1 can activate, because this skill requires affect target when the target is in anti-AT field status, so she can deal more damage. And and then activate when entering full burst, affect all allies in annihilation state status. So this skill unit effect and attack range is for Asuka's first skill. Instead of targeting 2 enemies, you now can target 3 enemies. With Rei on your team, you can increase the range around your crosshair in order to target more enemies and stuff. She sacrificed her normal attack damage multiplier. Instead, she can get like good buff too, attack increase and attack damage increase, but in sacrifice of her normal attack multiplier. And I don't recommend like pulling Rei first, because if you don't have Asuka on your team, then her first skill will be useless. And the only skill that's good for Rei is her skill 2 and her burst skill, because her skill 2 affect allies with machine gun, and she give increased attack for all allies for 10 seconds. I think her skill is just mid. The only benefit of having her in your team is to help Asuka deal more damage. And yeah, that's it for this video. If you guys have a different opinion on who's to pick, who's to skip, if you can, do let me know in the comments below, because hey, your comments can help other player who like confused on who's to pull, because again, this is 5 banner and that's a lot. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye bye.